Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here and welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. And today guys, I am here on Tier Maker again to rank Indigenous Guernseys for the 2023 AFL season. I know I am late to the party, but recently I have had a lot of videos to do, especially starting up the Adelaide Crows, my coach Primo in AFL 23. I haven't had a lot of time to do this, and I just thought now's a good time to do it. And look, we've seen players run around in these Guernseys now, so we're going to have a great look at what these Guernseys look like. But in today's video, we're going to be ranking every AFL 2023 Indigenous Guernseys, which look absolutely amazing, by the way. It's always good to have a bit more excitingness to the Guernseys. We've got brilliant, pretty good, decent, okay, and not great as our tiers today. Let's go. Starting off with the first one, which is the Western Bulldogs, and I don't think it's too bad. I'm going to put it in okay. Look, we've got the blue, we've got some patterns in the background, we've got the red and the white stripes that are a bit off shape or whatever. Don't know why, but that's just the Indigenous art. And then we've got, like, I don't know, looks like some snakes in between. Not bad. Compared to some other ones on this list, we do have better ones, but yeah, I'm going to slow in okay. The Giants, I think I'm going to slot that one in decent. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. They've got some things in the middle which make it look pretty cool, and the orange is not a bad colour to work with. It pops on a Guernsey, I feel, as well. They've got some nice Indigenous art. Besides the stuff which is in the middle, though, it is bland on the outside with the white. Don't know what's on the back, can't quite remember, but yeah, that's the Giants one. Carlton, I'm going to put theirs in decent. Yeah, I'm going to put theirs in decent as well. In fact, I'm going to put the Giants down one. Look, theirs looks quite good. Carlton don't have bad Indigenous Guernseys most of the time. This one, definitely a different form of colour because it's not the normal navy blue, but I don't mind it. That blue actually does look quite good. They've got some little white stuff up here, and the white between the blue and some darker shades of blue looks quite good. Now, Richmond's is actually pretty good. I think Richmond's is pretty good. I think they went with quite a similar design last year, with all the stuff, like a story going on inside that sash, I believe. Again, I'm not an expert, so I don't really know, but I'm just guessing that there's probably a story going on inside there. And then, yeah, then they've got some nice things on the yellow, so not a bad one at all. North Melbourne always make good Guernseys. I think they've made another good one. Watching them playing it last week, it actually looked really good on the players. When I saw the game, looked really good on the players. And, yeah, they looked great with that Guernsey. On the white and the blue is quite an advantage to work with as well. I think it is an easier mix of colours to work with, and I think they've done a good job there. In fact, I'm going to put that one above Richmond's one. I think it looks really good, and might be a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but I think it looks great. Adelaide's, I'm going to put theirs in decent. I like the look of theirs because it's got the red, yellow. No, I'm putting it in pretty good, actually. They've got the red, yellow, and blue in the background of the blue, so you can see, like, the fading red, yellow, and blue, and then they've got lots more red, yellow, and blue things on the Guernsey and the patterns. Everything just ties in really nicely. I think that's a really good Guernsey. Brisbane, they've got there too. Their Clash, I'm going to put in brilliant. No, sorry, in pretty good. And then I'm going to put their home one in brilliant. Now we'll start with their Clash one. The top is the same, the top little third or whatever of the Guernsey you call it. And the lion, the maroon lion. And then all the designs down there looks pretty good in the colours. You got the blue down the side there. You got some more patterns, some more blue. But I do think that with the maroon background, it does look better. So that's why I have the top one in brilliant. It just looks very much better with the maroon background. But I still do feel like the Lions one is definitely up there in the pretty good section. Now to Geelong, and I'm going to put theirs in alright. I don't think it looks too bad. We'll put both theirs in alright. Personally, I feel like the home, I mean, they're, I'm going to actually move them down to decent. I'm going to move them to the back of decent as well. The home one and the Clash, I mean, they're both a little bit blandish. I mean, you got the middle part, which is the big, like, artwork part, and then you got some more little parts down here, but yeah, I'm just not a big, massive fan of the colours together and stuff like that. Doesn't look as great as what it probably could have been. They went different from what they've gone with the past few years, but yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that one. Collingwood's, I think, is actually quite decent. I think, yeah, it's not a lot going on, but sometimes you don't really need to do a lot going on. I think that in fact, it's better than Carlton's personally. I think they've done quite well with their Guernsey. You don't need to do a lot sometimes, you just need to make it look good, and even though, no, I'm actually changing that back. Even though sometimes it is better to go big and stuff like that, but sometimes you need to go small, and I think Collingwood have done quite well because you can still see what they've wanted to try and do. Now, Gold Coast, they've got two Guernseys here, and I think this one does have to be probably the worst of the bunch. In this clash one, I don't really know what's going on here. Personally, this is my least favourite one. I don't think it's that great. You got the Gold Coast logo, you've got like some stars, which can represent night sky, and then you got like a pattern over here and a few more patterns up there, but personally not great. It is hard when you're doing a clash kit as an Indigenous jumper, and I think they found the struggles there. Port Adelaide is actually pretty good. I think that goes in the pretty good section. I think there's some real tough competitors for it to beat, but I think it does beat its competitors like Adelaide's and North's. For example, I think it looks really good. I think the bird there in the middle looks great with the feathers coming off, and then the Indigenous stripes looks absolutely amazing, and the teal and the black looks very good. I think that's a pretty good Guernsey. I think that one is quite tough to beat, and I think it'll probably be sitting third for a little while, but at the moment, but yeah, that looks really good, that Port Adelaide one. Hawthorn's one looks absolutely amazing. For me, that goes up to the top straight away. The hawk in the middle, that's just an absolute icon, I reckon. That hawk's got to be there. And then you got some more patterns throughout the Guernsey as well, which just adds a few finishing touches to it. Fantastic stuff. Now, Fremantle's Clash one, I'm going to put in decent. With the white, not great, I don't think. Like with the purple and the white, it does look a bit messy, I reckon. But with the home one, I'm going to have to put it up into pretty good, I think, with the purple. And then the white stuff on it, it does look better with the purple rather than the white one. The white one looks a bit messy. I think the purple one at least looks a little bit better, so I'm going to actually put that at the start of the decent. But yeah, I think the start of the purple one looks a little bit better. Now, Melbourne's Clash one is brilliant. It looks absolutely fantastic. I think with the light blue, it captures it even better. Definitely easy to see some of the artwork and designs on there. Very clear, very obvious, very easy, very great. And I'm going to have to put their home one down a bit further. I'm going to put it behind Adelaide's and behind North's. No, not behind North's. But yeah, I think their home one and in front of Adelaide's. I think their home one actually does look pretty good as well, but not as good as their Clash one. Now to St Kilda, and I'm going to have to put their one in pretty good. I'll put it ahead of Richmond because I like what they thought there. They went with the Aboriginal flag, which obviously has the colours of red, yellow, and I'm pretty sure it's black, but it might be brown, but I'm pretty sure it's red, yellow, and black. But anyway, though, they've got that on their jumper, which I thought was definitely a risk to take, but a good one, a good and a healthy risk to take, I think. It looks absolutely amazing, and whoever designed that jumper did a very good job because it does look absolutely amazing with the Indigenous flag on it. There's not in terms of like other designs from what I can see. I can't see a lot at the moment, but it does look quite good with the colours of the Aboriginal flag. Gold Coast, I'm going to put their home one up into pretty good as well. I think it does look quite nice with the red and the yellow of the Gold Coast vibes. It does look better than their Clash one. They've got a few more designs. It just looks a little bit more interesting and a bit more exciting than their Clash one. Essendon now onto theirs. I'm going to put theirs in pretty good as well. Let's see, where does it go? No, I think it goes further ahead. I'm going to put it ahead of the Saints. I think with the bird forming the sash with the bird on it, or even a bomber potentially. I'm not quite sure whether it's a bird or a bomber, but either way, looks absolutely fantastic. I think that's a good Guernsey. Sydney, same one as last year. I'm going to put it at the start of decent. I thought it was, I don't know where I ranked it last year, but I'm going to, compared to this year's one, I'm going to rank it at decent. It is always interesting and when sides use the same one from last year, but look, I think it's pretty decent. I think it's alright. There for the Swans, just going to leave it in okay. And now it's the final one, which is West Coast. I'm going to have to put that one in pretty good. It does have the eagle on it, so I think I'll put it above Port Adelaide because it is the eagle, and it does actually look quite nice. They've got some designs around, and yeah, the eagle is quite a big one and does look very good indeed. But there we go. That's the Indigenous Guernsey ranking for 2023. I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but after seeing some of these worn, in games, it can be a little bit easier to judge where they sit at. But that is my final ranking. This is only my opinion, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Sending you guys another video on the channel. Then guys, we'll smile. Bye everyone. Flame footy out.